The next question is a shaft is uniformly accelerated from 100 revolution per second to 18 revolution per second in 4 seconds. The shaft continues its acceleration at this rate for the next 5 seconds. The Thereafter, the shaft rotates with a uniform angular speed. Find the total time to complete 400 revolutions. So from this question we have three sections. That is, the first section is with the t is equal to 4 seconds. That is, at that time its shaft is rotating 10 to 18 revolution. That is the increment. Then second section is if the shaft continue its acceleration at the rate for the next 5 seconds. That is, first section have first case is 4 seconds. The second is additionally the 5 seconds runs next 5 seconds. Thereafter the third section. Thereafter the shaft rotates with a uniform angular speed, but after that its speed is not increasing. The the same speed is increasing, same speed it's maintaining. The time is not given for that next area. The find the total time to complete 400 revolutions. So its total revolution is 400. So we want to know the first two sections is we know that first section 4 and second section is 5. The third section we don't know what the time to take to get to arrive the 400 revolutions. So we want to know the third time. That is the question. So first case, that is t is equal to 4 seconds. That is 10 revolution per second to 18 revolution per second. That is the increment. So there is the initial velocity is 10. That is, we can convert to the radian per second. That is 10 into 2 pi. So that is radian 2 pi into that is equal to 20 radian per second. That is, we are only converting by 60 is not there because this is in revolution per second only, not minute. So we do not need to convert to divided by 60. So it's just multiply with 2 pi. That is 20 pi. This is not 20 pi. 20 pi. So then the next final velocity is 18. So we are converting that to 18 into 20 pi 2 pi. So 36 pi. So we want to get the acceleration. So for that, omega 2, that is equal to omega final velocity is equal to initial velocity plus acceleration into t. So we are substituting the values over there and identify the alpha value. The first case 1, because of case 1 we are providing alpha 1, that is from this equation we will get the value of 4 pi radian per second square. This is acceleration of shaft. There is a constant. It's already in question. They are maintained. It's the one word is says that thereafter the shaft is continue its acceleration. This is the acceleration. This acceleration we find that alpha is equal to 4 pi. So this 4 pi acceleration is continue for the next 5 seconds. That is case 2. Comes to case 2, the acceleration we know that is 4 pi, then time, that is t 5 seconds, then omega 2, that is omega 2 means this is initial velocity over here, that is 36 pi, then final velocity also same. No, not same. Its acceleration is not same. This is increasing. The acceleration is same. So this is the case we are studied right now. Omega 1 to omega 2, that is 4 seconds. Omega 2 to omega 3, that is 5 seconds. Then omega 3 to omega 4, or same omega, it may be the same. It's not increasing. So it's omega 3 same. The time is unknown. We want to know the t3 and add these all. There is a total time. Okay. Here the second case, here the initial velocity is omega 2, then final velocity omega 3. We want to find that thing, and the alpha is 4 pi. So we want to find the omega 3. Omega 3 is equal to the same equation we are already used. Then identify the omega 3, that is instead of omega 2 there is 36 pi and alpha 4 pi, and t is 5 seconds. So we will get the value of 175.93 radian per second. So we get the omega 2, omega 1, omega 2 and omega 3. So we want to the time for, sorry, no, not time, revolution in first, because first section and second section and third section. So for the first section, we want to know the first section revolution, that is the angular displacement, that is theta I. I is the first case for first case. That is the same equation we are already studied, that is omega 1 into t plus half alpha t square. We are substituting the values and then identify the theta I, that is displacement, angular displacement in the case 1, that is in 4 seconds. The second case, similarly the second case is in 5 seconds. What is the value for the theta 2? The same as like same omega 2 and alpha, and we are substituting the t is the value of 5 because the second case is 5. So we get the theta is 722 radian. So theta 1 plus theta 2, that is time traveling and angular distance in first case plus second case. Okay, that is 1074.44 radian. So we can convert to the revolutions, 171 revolution divided by 2 pi. That is it's divided by 2 pi, then we will get the 171 revolutions. So total number of revolutions actually it is 400. So 400 minus 171, we will get the value for third section. That is 229 revolution is balance for third section. That is 229 we are converting to the radian, that is 1438.85. we want to get time for the third section, so we are substituting the values and we will get the t3 value, the omega 3. The omega 3 is the same as before. This omega 4 and omega 3 is same because it's in constant velocity. So we will get the t3. Then total time taken for the 400 revolutions, that is t1 plus t2 plus t3. So that is 4 plus 5 plus 8.17, that is 17.18 seconds.